issues that were real. It was really painful. And everyone's like, nothing's wrong with your stomach. And what had happened was I stressed myself out so much that my intestines started bleeding. But it was all, I know I can do that with my mind.
Jennifer Lawrence is pretty much spot on. It's not common knowledge today, but pre-1970s, pretty much all GI doctors knew that if somebody was going to have a gut flare, there was always a traumatic event attached to it. I get stressed out just trying to get TikTok videos created. I could only imagine how stressful it is to try to get a movie made and have everything depending on you. Meanwhile, there's like blood in the toilet. I can't digest. There's this thing important to my survival, and I can't digest it, and your brain goes, okay, we're going to put your gut into overdrive to help you digest that thing. Then when the conflict gets resolved, the body gets rid of these extra gut cells, and it is a bloody, painful, mucousy process. Now, I don't know all the details on her condition, but you got a lot of different things that can go in and out of overdrive on your digestive system. So I had really bad Crohn's disease, and the way I started to get this under control, I tried to do diets and all this stuff, but I really didn't start to see results until I started to address some childhood trauma. My childhood trauma was stupid. Like, it was like not getting candy at the grocery store, having my video games taken away, like even dying in video games. Like, I played like really competitive Warcraft 3, and like if I lost a game because I did something stupid, I would like, just like break my keyboard in half. I had horrible like rage and frustration issues. So essentially what I had to do was you probably have 10 things in your life stressing you out, but there's literally like only one or two conflicts in your life that keep putting your gut in and out of overdrive. And so I made a 13-day protocol that helps people rewire their brain. It's a subconscious process. A lot of you are automatically going to jump like, oh, I just have to like consciously, like every time I feel a negative emotion, I gotta just like say no and force myself to put a smile on my face. So when you perceive something to hurt your survival, you subconsciously respond to it with an emotion, depending on how. If oh wow, that's really scary. I better be fearful and play dead. I don't like that. I don't like that, and I can fight it. I'm going to be angry and frustrated and fight it. It happens on a subconscious level. When you're angry and annoyed and frustrated, it usually manifests as some sort of diarrhea. If you're having gut issues, if you're more sad and depressed, it usually manifests as constipation and bloating. So what this does is it helps you find that traumatic event that put your gut into overdrive, and then it helps rearrange these memories that put your gut into overdrive. I have a free webinar on my bio link that goes into this in much more detail. It's absolutely free. And it's kind of like a mini version of this, but it's your brain controls your whole body, therefore it controls your gut. So we need to, like, I don't have people really focus on diet all that much. I have them focus all their energy on dealing with the stress in their life and we're trying to reverse PTSD. It's a subconscious PTSD. A lot of the triggers are subconscious. Some of them are conscious. And much more detail in my webinar.